Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you know what this is, then you know what we're talking about today. This is the 2023 Adventures in Aeldia that was created by G at Book Roast to go along with her Aurelium Academy. Now, this is what it looks like. Let me zoom in. This is what it looks like from the beginning of the year. So you can see over to the side, there are all the months of the year, January to December. And at the end of it, something happens. Like we learn something or we get something at the end. So you start at the very beginning, you do whatever it says under here, you follow the little steps to the next thing, and that's how it goes month by month. So I was doing this and I kept up with it all the way to right here in July. And then something happened to my paper. And the only one I can find now is this. The very first one that I did. And I'm very sad about it. So my people started out, Emmeline is over here and Adrian is over here. And they started out in January reading these books. And then what I did, this is the first one I made. And then I went in and I made this book kind of grayed out because it had been read. And I put the next book on here. And I kept going all the way until right here. Read when it's dark and read when it's light in July. And I did all of this with them. And then I lost it. And I don't know what happened. A part of it was that I got a new external hard drive. Part of it was that I tried to clear up old files that were just in my downloads folder that I hadn't actually moved somewhere. That reminds me. Let me look. Okay, never mind. I thought that maybe I had saved it in a different file, but I just went through and looked at a lot of my files and I don't have it. So I just finished Aurelium Academy right here in August and we're moving into September. So I'm just going to finish the rest of this year using this paper where I already have their pictures at the top and adding whatever happens at the bottom. But I'm really sad about it. Anyway. Well, I don't have anything to roll. I don't have anything to decide this time. I have go on a date for Adrian, which means a book with romance. You know what? I rolled at the very beginning when they first split to go left or right, and then I rolled again to see which way they went from the academy. So I guess I do need to roll and see who's going which direction for the final 4 months. So let me do that. Okay, so I'm going to flip a coin. Adrian is going to be heads and Emmeline is going to be tails. And so whichever one I flip, that's who's going left. So heads is Adrian, tails is Emmeline. Here we go. Okay, so they're staying like they were. So Adrian will be going on a date, which means a book with romance. And I already have that on my TBR. That's going to be for the season-a-thon. And then the other one for Emmeline says, sign up for advanced inscription class, read a dark academia book. And I'm not sure. I guess I need to go see if any of the books on my season-a-thon already are dark academia, but I'm not sure if they are or not. So my backup book, if none of those fit that I'm already planning to read, I'm going to read Hellbent. Let me grab it. Here it is. I finished the first one of these. What in the world is it called? Ninth House. I finished that one last month or the month before. Anyway, I know it's considered dark academia and I really liked it. It's also my 50 before 50 list. It's the Alex Stern series. So I will be reading Hellbent if none of the ones that I've already picked falls into dark academia. And then at the end of the month, I'll do the same thing that I did up here is I will just take the book cover and I will add it over the top of this and then we'll roll to see where they're going to go next. So whatever they're going to do next, that will determine if they go left or right, which book I then read. It will also determine all the way down to the bottom because once they choose this next path, they're done. So Adrian will either adopt a cute baby poof otter or have a pet owl cat. And then Emmeline is either going to learn how to shapeshift into a phoenix or summon a spirit fox as a companion. Both of those things are very cool. So, or all of those things are cool. So, I'm excited for both of them and what it's going to look like at the end of the year. I do want to do some kind of something to show everything they've done this year. They both got implings during their school semester for the fall. And now Adrian is going to have some kind of animal thing. And then we'll see what's going on, either a phoenix or a spirit fox over here for Emmeline. So anyway, I just think that it's going to be very cool whichever way they go. And I can't wait to find out which way they're going to go. So that will all happen at the end of September. I probably won't talk about it on its own video because I just like to do these periodically. I will definitely come back in December and catch you up with everything that's happened and where we are, and possibly G will have a new adventure for us beginning in January, but I don't want to put a bunch of stuff on her. She already does an amazing job with everything that she does. So I'm not trying to add things to it, but I have loved this year-long adventure that has been casual enough that I feel like anybody could join in, but also at the same time still involving stuff in Aurelium all throughout the year. So that is going to do it. Just a quick little look at where we are with my adventure to Aeldia or in Aeldia, and both of my characters and where they are and what's going on with them and how their schooling went. They did a great job. They finished all their classes. Oh, I was going to show you. Let me make this bigger. Okay. I'm going to show you just this side. This you can ignore, although I did just try something new. I made a bookmark, and then inside the bookmark, I put my thoughts from reading the book. But this is the part that we're concerned with. This is their year at school, and they finished all their classes. I marked them off, some of them with a highlighter that doesn't show up very well, but they are all marked off, and they did their impling book. I've still got to mark off Adrian for her impling book, but they did all of it, and it was a great month. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun decorating this, and then after that, I didn't really do much of anything because all I had to do was come in and put a check whenever I finished a book. So it wasn't hard to do upkeep on it after I created it. But that is going to do it. I will be back with an update on these ladies in December, but I will see you soon with a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.